Hi guys, I make this quick video to show you little tricks I found when exporting stuff from Fusion and importing it in the Bambu Studio and then slicing it. So I designed this lighter cover, lighter sleeve to hold the lighter and put some design on it. And I wanted to have a very small tolerances between the lighter and the cover. So I tested a bunch of tolerances to realize later that it was false because I was exporting not the wrong way, but I was not giving the highest resolution and the highest surface deviation, the lowest surface deviation as I could. And also I encountered some program into the Bambu Studio slicer, and I will show you. So first, let me export three file, one STL, one lower STL at the lower resolution, one high resolution, and one step file. So when I export it, I do 3D print like this. So you can choose here a high refinement, and you can see the preview mesh. So it is a pretty high resolution mesh. It can be as okay as you want. So you put high, and then I export it. I will put 0.35 is the tolerances between. So Fusion and high I will put high refinement, high like this, and save it to the desktop. Then I will export the same file but with a custom refinement option. So if you go in refinement option and you put everything as low as the surface deviation and the normal deviation, just to test and export it. So this is a very high resolution mesh. So 0.35 Fusion high custom. I will put custom high, and then I will export a step file from this step file, and I will put 0.35, and it will be in step. So in Bambu Studio, I will just delete the old one. In Bambu Studio, when you import your file, so I will just show you the three like this. When you import your file, here I have the step file. Here is the custom high, and here is the high from Fusion, the preset. So I will put it like this: the lowest resolution mesh and the highest resolution mesh, and then the step file. I believe in Bambu Studio, when you import a step file, it is automatically converted to a mesh in order to slice it. So it depends only on the resolution you will put here. So if I put just the standard preset from Bambu Labs 0.2 layer heights, and I slice it, you will see that on every file that I've imported, I get those faceting on the side of the surface. The G code, like from this point to this point, this is just a line. The nozzle will do a line from this to this point to this point. So you will end up with some faceting like this, even if you have arc fitting turned on. It's the same for a step file, even though it seems to be a little more higher resolution, or maybe it's just the view. And so I tested with resolution, very low resolution. If I put like 0.001 and slice it again, when you see the step file will be at a high resolution on the side. So this is very cool. If you go and see the lowest resolution mesh, you will have just small faceting, but not as obvious as before. And if you go on the highest resolution mesh, you will also get those types of faceting. So the lowest resolution mesh, you have a very small faceting, but the highest resolution mesh, you get those big facets on the side. So I don't know how Bambu Studio behind in the backend they slice the mesh. Maybe they remesh. Even though you import a mesh, they remesh it. So that's why you end up with some differences between lower resolution mesh and higher resolution mesh. But what I found is that when you disable arc fitting and you slice it, you will end up with a pretty high resolution on the side of the highest resolution mesh, and also on the lowest resolution mesh. So the solution for me was to disable arc fitting in order to have a very smooth surface. What are your thoughts on it, and do you have any idea to improve this, or any explanation on how Bambu Studio is slicing behind? Because when you export a high resolution mesh from Fusion and you have the standard default preset, you end up with those faceting, and if you import the fine the highest fine stuff from Fusion, if you go here and 3D print, if you select here the high preset for refinement, you end up with almost no faceting than from the highest resolution mesh from Fusion. So if you have any idea on how to improve it, or any explanation on it, let put it into the comments and I will read it. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and see you later.